fact, would just have to about finish 1, 2, 3 to get into the finals this afternoon.
And of course, the Pringles is going to have to pick up some points here to salvage what.
Okay, here they come for the start.
Here they come for the start. On the inside is the Pringles, and it looks like it's going to be a good start. It is. Pringles on the inside, and Seco on the outside, Frank.
And Madison got another good start again. And in last place is the turbine boat right now, is Pringles, but he's on the inside. Madison is going way wide. He has the lead on the Oberto as they hit the entrance buoy into turn 1 and head toward Don.
Madison coming around the turn has gone wide, and that leaves the door open to some of the other boats as the oh boy, Oberto has momentarily taken the lead. Now Madison hustling up on the outside.
Pringles is inside Oberto. Pringles is inside Oberto.
And on the back chute, there they go. The inside is Mr. Pringles, but he is in third spot. Now he's going to be taking second because out in front is the Miss Madison, the U6, and Ron Snyder has a second place finish in an earlier heat as they head into the upper turn. We're going to have the west end of the course. They're bumping back and forth over that water. It looks a little rough there. Oh, the Madison, then the Pringles. Man, oh man, the Pringles went sponson to sponson there. The Pringles out in front as it comes down for the first lap. And the Madison coming on the outside. And here comes the Pringles, the time, 1:33. The U6, the Madison with 1:31 and 1:27, Frank.
Okay, it's Pringles in first on the inside. Now he's out to about 6 boat length, and he really accelerates going into the turn. Oberto is in third. Madison on the outside in second.
Boy, Scott Pierce doesn't look like he's saving the equipment for anything. He really comes through that turn. Off the exit buoy and up the back chute, followed by Holset, Miss Madison, and oh boy, Oberto in that order.
Up the back chute they go, and still Pringles with that rainbow color as it goes up the back chute. In first place, the Miss Madison, and Ron Snyder in second. In third spot, we have the Seco, and the fourth place boat out on the race course is the Oh Boy Oberto and George Woods. So there we have your positioning of the 4 boats. 2 did not start the race, the Miller Highlight and the KISW Miss Rock. Here they come around for lap number 2. We'll give you the speeds of lap number 2. Mr. Pringles comes by our official barge, and the time for the Pringles on lap number 2 is 1:35. The time for the U6, the Miss Madison, is 1:33. To Frank.
And it is still Pringles out in front. He's got just about a rooster tail on Ronnie Snyder right now, and they head into the apex of corners 1 and 2. It's Madison on the outside, but he's just giving chase now. And Dean, I've got Oberto in third, and not the Seco.
You're right. We just corrected that ourselves as they came by the official barge. We had the other 2, the Oberto with 1:26. Oh boy, Oberto 1:26, and the U3 had a time of 1:16. The Seco. Up the back chute they go, and still in the lead, Mr. Pringles, Scott Pierce, no points. It needs a first place finish. Might get in with a second, but we'll have to wait and see what happens. Lap number 3, a little over half a way around the race course right now on the 5 laps that it will have to complete. Frank, as they come around on this third lap, it's a disappointment for the Miller, I'm sure, not to be in the final this afternoon.
It is a disappointment for the Miller because that means they'll be out of the final for sure. The interesting thing on this race, and you still got Snyder in second place as he comes by?
Yes, we do.
Okay. The interesting thing is that the Oberto is professed to be the fastest piston boat of all time. And look at Snyder right out of the box in the Allison, and he's got the lead. It looks like Oberto is going to give him a little bit of challenge now as he's coming up in his rooster tail on the inside. But it's amazing performance by this brand new Ron Jones hull.
And the Pringles continues the lead as Scott Pierce is
Oberto's cutting inside, Don. You got a great race right in front of you.
Terrific. Oberto and Holset Miss Madison dueling for second and third, and Holset Miss Madison still has it by about 3 boat lengths, but Oberto with George Wood is hanging right in on his rooster tail.
And a big commanding lead for Pringles and Scott Pierce, but up the back chute they go, and a very close race, as we said, for that second and third spot as the Columbia Cup, the Heat 2B, has 3 laps completed. They're going into lap 4, and they will be getting the green flag as they come by the official start area here on the barge. And lap number 4, we have a time of 1:30 for the U8 and Mr. Pringles. And that second place race is a close one on the outside. On the outside is the Miss Madison.
Somebody's going dead. Somebody just went dead. Was that Alberto on the inside?
Alberto just went dead, but it's still trying to go, Frank.
But Madison had it in what was a great race, the best piston boats. And right now, Ronnie Snyder has that sleek-looking Miss Madison in second place as Pierce is already through turn 2.
And it's definitely gone completely dead now. Oh, boy, Alberto. George Woods, U2 in front of the official barge, is dead. But he's all right. There's no flames. There's nothing. The motor just cut out on him. Here comes the third-place boat now, and that would be the Seco and Mitch Evans driving in the U3. Up the back chute, Don, they went past you, and it's still out in front, Mr. Pringles.
Oh, yeah, he's having no trouble at all. As a matter of fact, as you pointed out, he has cut down on the amount of pedal he's putting to the metal, and right now he is saving it up for the final. But he's got a nice lead and a nice afternoon of racing here in the Tri-Cities.
And the checkered flag for Pringles at 133.908 miles.